Hello, and welcome to HistoryPod. On the 4th of February 1555, John Rogers became the first English Protestant martyr under Mary I of England, after he was burnt at the stake. John Rogers was educated at Cambridge, after which he became a Catholic priest. As the Reformation began to take hold, Rogers questioned his vocation and subsequently resigned his ministry. He moved to Antwerp in 1534, where he met William Tyndale, who had published his English translation of the New Testament just a few years earlier. Tyndale was instrumental in converting Rogers to Protestantism, after which he married Adriana de Weyden, with whom he had a number of children. Just a few months later, his friend Tyndale was arrested and executed for heresy, and Rogers continued his friend's work to produce a complete edition of the Bible in English. Rogers combined Tyndale's New Testament with the parts of the Old Testament that he'd been able to translate before his arrest, and then added the translation of Myles Coverdale for the remaining books of the Old Testament and the Apocrypha. The completed Bible was published in 1537 under the pseudonym Thomas Matthews, and immediately gained the support of Thomas Cranmer, who managed to persuade Chancellor Thomas Cromwell to sign a license for it from King Henry VIII. Rogers stayed in Europe, including time at the University of Wittenberg, for a number of years after the publication of the Bible. He returned to England in 1548, but following the accession of the Catholic Mary I, he became an outspoken proponent of Reformation principles. Having been sent to Newgate Prison in 1554, Rogers was sentenced to death the following January. He was burned at the stake at Smithfield, the first victim of the Marian persecutions.